Hello everyone. A recent statement by the Ministry of External Affairs highlighted in The Hindu and other national newspapers has sparked a major debate. The government clarified that an Indian passport is primarily a travel document and should not be treated as conclusive proof of citizenship. What exactly does this mean? Let's understand this. The clarification came during the 14th Passport Seva Divas celebrations. Senior officials of the Ministry of External Affairs stated that a passport's main purpose is to facilitate international travel and establish the holder's identity while traveling abroad. However, citizenship in India is governed by the Citizenship Act 1955 and related laws. This statement generated significant discussion because many Indians generally consider a passport as the strongest proof of citizenship. The government is making a legal distinction between first, evidence of citizenship, and second, conclusive proof of citizenship. A passport is issued after verification and is generally accepted as strong evidence that the holder is an Indian citizen. However, if authorities later discover that citizenship was obtained fraudulently or based on incorrect information, the passport can be cancelled or revoked. Therefore, citizenship status ultimately depends on the provisions of the Citizenship Act rather than possession of passport alone. Indian citizenship can be acquired through birth, descent, registration, naturalization, and incorporation of territory. These methods are defined under the Citizenship Act 1955. Courts have repeatedly observed that identity documents such as Aadhaar, PAN, and even passports may not always be conclusive proof of citizenship in every legal dispute. Citizenship is determined through statutory provisions and supporting records. So, does this mean passports are useless as proof of citizenship? Absolutely not. An Indian passport remains one of the most important government issued document and is generally accepted as strong evidence of Indian nationality. The government's clarification simply emphasizes that citizenship is ultimately a legal status determined by the Citizenship Act and not solely by possession of any single document. Understanding this distinction is important for UPSC aspirants, law students, and every citizen because it highlights the difference between identity documents and legal citizenship. Thank you for watching.